Have you ever felt a pull towards something or someone you've never met, yet somehow your heart already knew them? This story begins in the quiet kingdom of Lorianth, where the wind carried secrets and the stars whispered forgotten prophecies. Queen Seraphine ruled this land, strong, graceful, but burdened by a sorrow she never revealed. Years ago, she loved a man whose courage lit the skies. But one winter night, he vanished beyond the mountains and never returned. The queen's heart froze that night, and it never thawed again. She had one daughter, Princess Maelis, gentle as spring and bright as dawn. But Seraphine feared the world would take Maelis from her too, so she hid her away in a glass tower surrounded by enchanted vines. To protect her or imprison her, no one truly knew. Every suitor who sought Maelis had to face 3 impossible trials. None ever returned. Rumors grew that the queen's tests didn't judge bravery, they erased it. Far from this kingdom, beyond the valleys and silver streams, lived a young prince named Rowan. He was not born into riches or armies. His father, King Aldrich, ruled a humble realm where kindness mattered more than gold. Rowan grew up fixing broken bridges, feeding hungry travelers, and riding through forests with only a wooden sword. But he always carried a restless, burning feeling, like destiny was waiting just beyond the horizon. One night, Rowan dreamed of a girl standing in a glowing tower, her hand pressed against glass. She held a silver leaf that shimmered like moonlight. Her voice, soft, trembling, echoed through his bones. "Find me, I'm still here." Rowan woke with his heart pounding. He didn't eat, he didn't speak. He simply said, "Father, I have to find her." Aldrich's face fell. "Son, that tower belongs to Queen Seraphine. Many have gone, none have come home." "But she's real," Rowan insisted. Seeing the fire in his son's eyes, the old king placed a hand over Rowan's heart. "Then go. But no hero survives alone. Let the world guide you." Rowan began his journey with only a satchel, a cloak, and courage he didn't know he possessed. The first companion he met was a giant man lying across a hill, snoring so loudly the trees shook. "What are you doing here?" Rowan asked. The giant yawned. "Thinking about breakfast. I ate a barn last night. Still hungry." Rowan laughed. "Come with me. There will be plenty to eat, and maybe a purpose too." The giant blinked, smiled, and said, "Then call me Boulder." Next, Rowan found a man with his ear pressed to the dirt. "What do you hear?" Rowan whispered. "Everything," the man replied. "A fox sneezing in the west, a tear falling in the east." "Can you hear the girl in the tower?" Rowan asked. The man closed his eyes. "Yes, her sadness echoes across the roots of the earth. I will follow you. Call me Echo." Rowan and his 2 new companions continued walking until the trees thinned, revealing a man perched on a cliff, his arms so long they swayed like banners in the wind. "Can you reach things far away?" Rowan asked him. The man stretched one arm across the valley and plucked a fallen feather from a bird's nest. "Farther than you can imagine," he replied with a grin. "Call me Span." Not long after, they met another traveler, thin, quiet, with one hand covering his left eye. "Are you hurt?" Rowan asked gently. "No," the man murmured. "I see too deeply, through stone, through water, even through moments that haven't happened yet." Rowan's breath caught. "Then can you see if I will reach the tower?" The man lifted his hand. His single uncovered eye glowed faintly. "You will," he whispered. "But the path will split your heart before it heals it. Call me Sight." Their final companion appeared on a blistering summer road, wrapped head to toe in thick coats, shivering uncontrollably. "Are you freezing?" Rowan asked. "If I take these off," the man warned, "winter will fall upon everything you see." Rowan stepped closer. "Then maybe one day we'll need your cold. Will you join us?" The man nodded. "Call me Chill." With 5 unlikely friends at his side, Rowan finally arrived at Queen Seraphine's silver gates. The queen studied him with ice-filled eyes. "You wish to marry Maelis?" "I wish to free her," Rowan answered honestly. A strange flicker crossed Seraphine's face. Perhaps fear, perhaps memory. "Then bring me my moonstone," she commanded, "from the deepest part of the Azure River, before sunset." Rowan turned to his companions. Sight pointed across the valley. "It lies beneath the riverbed. Far beneath." Span reached into the water, but the stone slipped between his fingers. Then Boulder grinned, bent down, and drank half the river in one giant gulp. The riverbed lay bare, glittering in sunlight. Span plucked the moonstone and handed it to Rowan. When the queen saw it, her mask cracked. "Impossible," she whispered. The next morning brought the second trial. "Eat 50 roasted quails before noon. Leave even one feather, and you perish." Rowan invited Boulder. By noon, not only were the quails gone, the queen's pantry, orchard, and half her bakery had vanished too. Boulder burped politely. "Still peckish." Seraphine paled. "This boy is dangerous." That evening, she offered Rowan sweet wine, laced with sleep dust. His eyes grew heavy, but he fought to stay awake. In that fading moment, he saw Princess Maelis for the first time, her smile soft, her soul aching with loneliness. He drifted into unconsciousness. When he woke, she was gone. "Echo!" Rowan shouted. Echo knelt, ear to the floor. "She's crying, trapped inside an oak tree beyond the river." Sight confirmed it. Magic binds her. Chill stepped forward. "Then let winter guide us." He opened his coats, and frost burst across the land. The river froze solid. They ran. Span pried the great oak apart, freeing Maelis. She collapsed into Rowan's arms, relief trembling through her breath. Together they raced back, climbing the tower before Seraphine returned. The queen lit a fire beneath their resting room, hoping to burn them alive. Echo whispered, "Flames below us." Chill smiled. "Finally, warmth." Rowan nodded. "Freeze the fire." Chill removed one coat. Snowstorm winds filled the room, killing the flames instantly. When Seraphine opened the door, expecting ashes, Rowan and his friends strolled out laughing. Boulder shivered. "Too cold. Anyone got soup?" Seraphine fell to her knees. "You passed all 3 trials. I cannot stop you." Rowan looked at her gently. "You were protecting her. But protection without freedom is only fear wearing a crown." The queen trembled. "I feared losing her, the way I once lost love." Maelis stepped forward and touched her mother's hand. "You never lost me, but I was losing myself." Seraphine broke down, years of sorrow melting away. She gave them her blessing and retreated into peaceful solitude beyond the mountains. Rowan and Maelis were married beneath a silver tree as birds circled above like living lanterns. Boulder, Echo, Span, Sight, and Chill stood beside them, not as helpers, but as family. For love is never safe, but with courage, loyalty, and the right companions, it becomes a journey worth every risk.